the new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Still slugging it out here. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Starting to sweat a bit. Takes a trip. Parries the attack. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Very solid corner switch. Player 2, burnout activate KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Box him with a target combo. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Out of range. Relatively safe. From upstairs. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. Player 2 KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Out of my way.
Fight round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Zones with the fireball. Which throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Wreck them. Will this super hard lead them to the anti-air in the clutch? Both solid anti-air. What's this Chico Huddle gonna do? What's next? And it is a clutch anti-air. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Perfect execution. Oh, Benson on the fireball. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Drops him hard. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. G-right kick for a mix-up. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. There's a corner switch. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan? And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They need to repeat through Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. In there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2.
Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Grabs him, throws him to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Quick breather. Can they keep on him? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Turning it right up with the outline zone. How's that? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows the medium kick. Checks with the projectile. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Haak adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Anti-air drops him. Jumps up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Shinku Hadouken! Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Risky reads the jump in perfectly. Life lead is there. Uses their drive gauge. Can this drive bring them back?
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Oh, could be the start of something. Closes it out! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. What a reaction to go air to air. Did well to get the buff in. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Takes a trip. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Shoots off a fireball up close. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Where is their opening? One chance here may end this match. Feeling out the spacing. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Medium kick hits. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Jumps. Fires off and Shinku Hadouken. That's a counter. Flushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. But blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. There's a change of sides. Are we? This is gonna hurt. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Here comes the corner pressure. Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Was looking for that jump attack. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. In a dire situation, gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Denies the jump in. Who's going to start things off? Solid combo. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Can they keep on him? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Shows a medium kick. The low! Throws a fireball. A jump plus anti-air. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. This is a critical moment. Gets into perfect fireball range. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Solid anti-air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. And whiffs. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop driving backs. Okay, here we go. What are the clutch anti-air? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Gets the perfect fireball range. This can lead to some big damage.
Bring in the heat!
Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Avoids getting cornered. Player 1 with the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Checks him with the projectile. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Looking for a chance. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Knockdown and... nice! Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side KO! One more! Player 2 buries their opponent. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Sticks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Will this decision pay off for them? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Was looking for that jump attack. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Pokes with a medium kick. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Still slugging it out at this range. Player fires off a Shinku Hadouken. Looking to impress with this super. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Puts one in the pocket. Player 1 with the life lead. All right. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Decides to buff up while they can. Neither of them willing to back off here. Solid combo. Critical point of the match. No time to... Will this super unconnect? That's not gonna hit. Burnout activates. Player one in trouble with no drive. This bears the impact. Not letting that go on KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Shoryuken. Medium kick hits. Checks him with the projectile. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Knockdown and player two is working with a better game. Drops him hard. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? That jump in was expected. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open goes to the air. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Fights back with authority. Shinrai, the low kick hits. This is gonna hurt. Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. There's a, are you kidding me? Player two was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Impact's a no-go. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player two has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Neither of them willing to back off. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Shows a medium kick. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Throws out a projectile. Shoryuken? Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Going in? Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Scrapping it out up close. This is gonna be bad news. Carried to the corner, crowns him from above. This is gonna hurt. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Decides to go in with the target combo. Taking stock. Denies the low head. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach, or will this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. The jump in is denied. Their super art, big opening, ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player two has the meter lead. Goes for the super art. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they have KO. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Can they keep on him? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Shows a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Jumps in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Going in. Player two holding on to that. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both fighters planning to wreck them. Player two will look to apply pressure. Knock them out of the air. A real test of nerves here. Shinku Hadouken. What were they thinking?
Bring in the heat.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Checks him with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Smart play there to go for the air to air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Things are slow going right now. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player 1 needs to use the cut of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Doing the business. Player 2 holding on to that corner event knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life with base out the low kick. Hit them with a quick low kick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Does a good job of pushing back. Trips him up. Nails the anti-air. Back throw for the side switch. The corner tussle takes a turn. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter down? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knockdown and... Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Blocks it. Who's going to start things off? From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Had the radar up and running. Scrapping it out up close. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Shoryuken? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This is the ideal range to utilize the fire, blocking that drive. KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Connects with medium kick. Blocks the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive moves. Player 1 is in a pretty good low heavy. Here, Shinku Hadouken! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up! Player 2 with the rhythm, owning the wall splat into the guard break! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Scrambling here to avoid that corner! Close range projectile! Player 1 baits out the low kick! Drops them from the air! Only the best of players can come back from this! What will they do next? Noticeable life lead. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Who's gonna make a move? Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Saw the projectile easily. They'll want to be careful of positioning here while on the lookout for more projectiles. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Their super art. This stun might mean the end of this round. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Taking stock. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 chases him down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. What'll happen? Burnout activate.
Bring in the heat!
The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes in on the impact, big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What'll happen here? Gets the jump in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Anti-air drops him. Anti-air in the clutch. Bishop experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Medium kick hits. Below heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Trips them up. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. All right, what's coming up next? Burns the drive gauge. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Running out his trigger. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Now, can they finish the job? Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Knockdown and... Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 holding on to that corner and whiffs. They're wide open. You've got to be mindful of reach and jumping from this range. Doing some quick planning? Jumps up. Jinrai kick pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, this is gonna be bad news. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Closing it out with a super arc finish. Nice and clean. Here's the final round.
That's
The
right.
real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, clutch anti-air. Pokes with a medium kick. Reads the jump in perfectly. What were they thinking? Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Drops them. Drops them hard. Player 1 needs knocked them out of the air. The pace quickens after tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Blocks the low kick. A jump. Back into the huge chance after that wall spike. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. The drive impact doesn't work. The projectile to say get up. Pulse with the kick. I can't believe it. Fireball. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? Player 1 can't use it. I called it. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drops them hard. Medium kick. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Did this super arc connect? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. How will this they couldn't shake the projectile? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireball. Both fighters maybe look springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the Predator corner. A quick breather. Shoryuken? Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna play? There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Gotta do better than that. Can this drive bring them back? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive? Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Did well to get the buff in there. They get driven into the wall, brings out the super arc. How is this gonna work out for them? Heading into the end game now, gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Going in. Bumps up. Blocks the impact. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. A quick breather. Sets up ends it from above. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fantastic reactions there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 chases him down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? The super armor does its job. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout activates. All right. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 was in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Shows the medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Will this super art connect? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Good distance for a shot. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. What'll happen here? Clutch anti-air. Player 2 will just goes for it at this range. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.